Texas defeating UT Arlington. It started with #1 doubles as Holliner and Jacoby Lewis looked very strong out of the gates.
Good to see those two jump out here and get a win. They played great tennis last week in indoor nationals. Never notched a W, but today they kicked off a good day for the Horns.
Big winner for Lewis to end the match. That set the tone for the Texas Longhorns. #2 doubles, Hess Olsen and Sitteram in action.
A new combination for the Horns out here, and it paid dividends as they played very solid tennis and took out the Mavericks team with an 8-5 score to clinch the doubles point for Texas.
This was that match point. You only have to win 2 of the 3 doubles courts to clinch that doubles point, and with that double fault, that is exactly what happened. Texas jumped out 1-0 in the overall dual match. On to singles, where Jacoby Lewis kept up the momentum from doubles in a dominant match against his Spanish opponent from UT Arlington.
Jacoby Lewis really took advantage of court positioning. You see here, Pablo Colvé's not even in your picture. Lewis made sure that was a standard pattern in a 6-2, 6-2 victory.
#4 singles, David Holliner. Also a straight set winner. This was match point.
The senior from Dallas really put in a workmanlike performance. 6-3, 6-4 to carry the Horns to a 3-0 lead over the UT Arlington Mavericks.
The match was clinched with the #5 singles, Clement Ohms, who didn't drop a game in the second set.
A nice feather in the cap for the first year Texas Longhorn. Clement comes up with a good 6-4, 6-0 to clinch the match against UT Arlington Mavericks.
Texas wins it 6-1 over UT Arlington. Texas and Texas A&M-Corpus Christi. The match got off to a strong start with very fast doubles matches. This was the #3 doubles, Soren Hess and Sitteram winning 8-2 right out of the gate, and #1 doubles wasn't far behind.
Jacoby Lewis, David Holliner continued an impressive showing from earlier in the day. Only dropped 5 points on their serve in the afternoon session. In the night session, they were even crisper in an 8-2 victory.
So they wrap up the doubles point with those 2 doubles victories. And then on to singles, #4 singles, David Holliner, undefeated throughout the course of play today.
Coach asked his team to pick it up in the evening. Senior co-captain David Holliner answered the bell with a 6-2, 6-love drubbing of A&M-Corpus Christi.
He was the first to win, then George Goldhoff, make it Clement Ohms here, 6-2, 5-1 up. He looked fantastic.
And over a fellow Frenchman, I was really impressed with the pace he generated off his forehand wing. 6-2, 6-1, Ohms rolled.
But the clincher and probably the MVP of the day for the Longhorns, Jacoby Lewis.
Jacoby Lewis, a heavy workload, but he brought his lunch pail to the courts today. Went 4-0 on the day. 2 doubles wins, 2 singles wins, and burned some rubber in the process. Jacoby Lewis, 7-5, 6-0.
So the Longhorns defeat Corpus Christi, and they go 12-2 overall in 2 dual matches today. I'm just interested to hear your take on this team, because we watched your comments before the match started, and you really challenged this group after the first dual match today. How do you think they lived up to that challenge?
I thought we did a good job. We played a lot of different guys. We played a different lineup tonight, and I thought that there were points in the Arlington match that we kind of let our guard down. I give them credit, but want to see us if we could rise up. And I thought we did a great job in the doubles. We got that point pretty quickly, and I think we got all 6 first sets tonight. And I was pretty pleased with what I saw out there, and some guys got to play a lot of tennis today and got into the 4th match. You could see George Goldhoff was struggling a little bit, but overall it was a good effort.
Coach, tell us what you thought about Jacoby Lewis's performance today. 4-0, 2 doubles, 2 singles. What'd you see from him?
I just congratulated him in the locker room. He and David Holliner went 4-0, but I was really, really pleased with what I saw to Jacoby today. I thought he played fantastic in the doubles, had a great frame of mind, was very aggressive, was good around the net, and then just played tremendous in the singles. I said, hey, let me show everybody that you can play singles too. You haven't played that much singles. Show everybody what you can do. And he did it today, so that was a great effort by him.
Well, Coach, you finished two dual matches today on the hottest day of the season. I know you had some specific things you were looking for coming into the start of play today. How did the team do overall as a day in your mind?
I thought, you know, I was really focused on some of the guys that hadn't played as many singles matches. I wanted to see what they could do today, and I thought we had some great efforts. So, you know, I give us an A- today. There were some things we still could do better, but overall it was a good day for us.